Oh, I should have put a title on this. Hey, everybody. What are y'all doing today? I wanted to come on and show you what I'm crafting today. Heck yeah, I'm getting crafty. Heck yeah. So anyways, I am making, let me see this. Are those ads down there? What is that stuff down there? I am making envelopes today out of last year's Baker's Creek catalog for fun, not just for fun, but actually they they offer them at the Punxsutawney Library, and it's like a fundraiser for the teen group. So I'm like, well, you know what? I got all these real pretty catalog glossy paper things to use up, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just make them some envelopes. So here's what I have so far. We've got some safflower, which is so pretty, and rosemary, and there's that purple perversion plantain. I have seeds. Thank you, Sherry B. Here's some variegated plantain. So yeah, these are novelty envelopes, but people get them at the library, so I keep making them. So I just wanted to know what everybody else is doing today. Here's some white whorehound. What'd you call me? I mean, not me. Absolutely. I'm Herb Oracle. I'm hoe, not whore. Okay. So anyways, tell me what you're up to today. I'm making envelopes. Here's a pretty one with a cosmos. Isn't that gorgeous? So I can show you how I make them. It's a fun craft. You can do this with the kids. It's fun too if you like give things in envelopes. You can make your own envelope. It's a good way to reuse old catalogs, old calendars, things like that. Here's a pretty one with zinnias. Is it zinnia or zinnia? Vote now. But yeah, look how pretty. Look how purty. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I just thought, oh, look at this one. I thought this is my life's work right here. Life's work for sure with this one. So you get a piece of paper, you trace it, you cut it, and then you fold it, and then I have to glue up the flap, which is my least favorite part of making envelopes. So sometimes like I'll do all the tracing, the cutting, the folding even, and then I take it to the library and have the teens glue them, because I prefer not to glue, but I mean I can glue. I'm a good gluer. I just, if somebody else would like to do it, I will let them. So anyways, yeah, I just thought I would pop in and see if anybody was online and see what you were doing today to stay creative and crafty. Look at this one. I'll fold this one next. It was a big decision, because on one side it was the sunflowers, and on the other side it was cilantro and chamomile. I had to make a decision. Okay? I had to decide. A decision was made, and I'm gonna have, of course, the echinacea on. Did I call them sunflowers? I did, because I looked up at this one and I thought it was a sunflower, but that's actually a mellow yellow echinacea or coneflower. Yeah, it looked like little sunflowers, but yeah, I made a decision, and it's going to be the echinacea on the outside. So let me fold this flap and that flap. So you fold the side flaps in first, and then you're gonna, because you're making one of these right now, aren't you, right? Then we're gonna fold up the bottom flap and then fold down the top flap. So yeah, that's how you make an envelope. And it's a good calming craft, like all parts of it really, the tracing and the cutting and the folding. And then, yeah, people love these envelopes. It's so funny. And they just usually donate a quarter for them at the library, and then that raises money for the teen group. So yeah, look, there's an envelope. You could put a love letter in there. You could put your coupons. If you want, you can use them to send mail, but here's the thing, you have to put like a blank label here so you can clearly see the address. And then I always put like a piece of tape on either sides to reinforce it, because, you know, like I'm probably just making them with Dollar Tree glue. So yeah, like if you're gonna actually send them in the mail, you should reinforce with tape. So that's it. That's what I'm doing. What is everybody else doing? If you're watching the replay, comment later and I'll see, what are you guys doing? You're just not sitting around stewing, are ya? No, don't be just stewing. Get something, get you doing. Crafty, get crafty. So yeah, once the library reopens, I will restock their little envelope thing that they have, like just to the right of the main desk. So if you're in Punxsutawney and you want and you need, not just want, you need a handmade envelope, particularly one with a Hitta Beanie red turnip, that will be available in Punxsutawney, okay? Because, yeah, if you need a turnip envelope, by all means, donate a quarter to the teen group at the Punxsy Library and get yourself some. So anyways, tell me what you're up to today. I'm making envelopes. This one is going to be made with tomatoes. So this is last year's Baker's Creek. Their catalogs are so gorgeous. I mean, even if you don't have a green thumb, even if you don't have a garden, you can look at these catalogs and be like, oh my God, I need to grow things, you know? So anyways, hold on. I want to just say hi to myself. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Thank you. How are you? All right, so fold in the side flaps, fold up the bottom. And yes, I'm like a psychotic perfectionist. It has to be like completely lined up. And then fold down the top flap. And then crease your edges and voila, there is a tomato envelope. So let's see here. Oh, here's a definite tomato one. See, that is so cute. That's gonna be so cute. Especially for a little love note or how's it going, here today, gone tomato type of thing. Oh my God, I look good with a daisy crown. I didn't realize it. I didn't even realize how good I looked. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I have like, maybe like 10 more to fold. And then yeah, then comes the not fun part, gluing. It just is kind of messy, that's all. So there we go, I folded the top flap, the side flaps, the bottom flap, and then there it is. I mean, there's still words on it, but it's cute. And there's the back, tomatoes on the back. And when you open up the envelope, I'll glue, when you glue, you just glue the side flaps, you know, and then make sure you didn't glue, like make sure it's still a pocket. You have to, that's the only thing about gluing, you gotta make sure you don't glue the envelope closed. So I'll glue these side flaps and then leave this open, of course. And then that is how I'm making these envelopes from the Baker's Creek catalog, last year's catalog. It was gorgeous last year and it's gorgeous this year. Like they just every year like completely float my boat. So anyways, here's the next envelope I'm gonna make out of a green tomato. So I'm just gonna fold the side flaps in. So yeah, you can make a bunch of these and it's kind of like repetitive and relaxing. And then, yeah, these will go to my local library as a fundraiser. I was thinking it would also be fun, and I can't remember how to make it, so I'm gonna have to relearn. But there's so many pages in that catalog. There's a way to make like a foldable origami box, like just a little square box. And Jeannie, the Pasanke lady, showed me how to do it. She was in my house. She demoed in my house how to make these boxes, and I cannot remember. She even had a story to go with it, like a little rhyme, so I wouldn't forget. I forgot how to make the boxes. So there's probably a tutorial somewhere online, but I was thinking, see, look how cute. Who doesn't need a green tomato envelope? There's green tomatoes on the back. And then when you open up the flap, I'll glue the sides. Oh, bam, a little yellow. So anyways, what was I saying? Yes, boxes. So I was thinking with all these, hi Robin. I was thinking with all these extra sheets, I could make little boxes. And then my friend Andrew gave me a bottle of wood glue, and I'm thinking I could actually make those boxes hard, because when you put wood glue on paper, it makes it like hard. So I'm getting crafty today, just wondering what everybody else is doing. I'm making envelopes. Oh, this was a decision. Okay, so I have to maybe help me decide. I had to decide between making squash. Okay, so this is the outside. Do we want squash or do we want spinach and chard? So I asked my daughters and they said squash, the little squashes. So yeah, this is a good craft to do with the kids. All you need is paper, and then you'll need an envelope template, which is, if you don't have one, what, you don't have an envelope template? I cannot believe you don't have one. Like I just flattened out an envelope that I liked and got the template, and then, put it on some harder paper. So like any envelope that you like, you can gently take it apart and flatten it out, and then there it is. Like, so if you're like come across a cool envelope, because you might start really loving envelopes, and you're like, dang, that envelope's so handsome, like I wanted to make that one. But anyways, you just lay it flat, you put the template on the paper, trace it, cut it out, and then you'll have this. And this is kind of a good size, like greeting card envelope, but I make smaller ones. I've made like A1s. I think that's what they're called, like the business size envelopes. Oh yeah, like there's like a whole life to envelopes. They have letter and number names and all types of stuff. So this envelope is going to be made out of these squashes. Hey y'all, I just am checking in to see what everyone's doing today. I've been talking to myself for 12 minutes about envelopes. Somebody chime in, like, this is the stuff that can drive a girl crazy. No, just kidding. I could talk all day to myself. It's not a problem. But anyways, then you just fold your envelope. You fold in the side flaps, and then you fold up the bottom, and we'll fold down the top, and then we glue. But I hate the gluing part, to tell you the truth. So yeah, if I can make the teens at the library do my gluing, and then we could have a cute little envelope. So here's what we have so far. Let me just recap. I'm making a squash envelope, green tomato. This one's gonna go fast. This one's gonna go really fast. It's gonna be hard to keep this one on the shelf. Hey Kathy, what are you up to today? You getting crafty? This one has some little red tomatoes, green tomatoes. I'm using up last year's seed catalog. This one's pretty hot. Turn up the heat. Turnips, who doesn't need a turnip envelope? Echinacea, zinnias, or if you're old, zinnias. My mom and I often, I'm like, oh, those zinnias are prettiest. She's like, yes, I love zinnias. Which one is it? It's going to be hard to vote. Cosmos. This one has some white horehound and yarrow. So anyways, and saffron. So that's what I've got so far. So these, we put them at the Punxsutawney Library. Look at me, touching my face. As a fundraiser for the teen group. Like, they usually just save up their money and buy pizza or Chinese food or whatever. But sometimes they get craft supplies, and And I was like, when we started doing it a year or two ago, I was like, sure, I can make some envelopes. I don't know if anybody will want them. But sure enough, there are people that come into the library and get these envelopes, and they usually just pop a quarter, in the little donation jar, because libraries actually aren't allowed to sell anything. We can't put a price on anything like at the library, even if we're like doing it as a fundraiser. It's like suggestion price, or just let people pay what they want. So yeah, it's funny that like I keep making envelopes for them, but people keep on taking them. And I also do bookmarks. So I also make bookmarks, and sometimes I'll have the teens help too. But yeah, it's a cute little fundraiser, and I'm like, you know what? I could do something crafty today. Because over at Herb Oracle, the podcast this morning, that was our advice. That was the advice from the cards this morning, to be playful, have fun, do something crafty, express yourself. And now I'm not saying that like the expression of myself is an envelope, right? Like, how do you love to express your unique self? I make envelopes. Yeah, you're a wild girl when that happens. But it is crafty, it is fun. I love repetition. Oh, I love repetition. That's why I knit, right? Because I love repetition. I'm like my own personal assembly line. So if I can like do things 100 times, I love it. I love it. So this one's going to be fantastic. We've got arugula and some greens. That's what's going to go on the outside of it. And then once I fold it up, I'll show you, her head will be peeking out from the inside. So anyways, I thought I would do this for a little bit and check in and see what everybody else is doing. Hey, Sam. Samantha says, yes, girl, that's why I crochet. Yeah, there is zen and repetition, right? Like, we're not like psychotically tapping on anything or whatever, but we are doing things that in that repetitive motion calms you down, quiets your mind. Hey, you cannot think about bullshit if you're counting stitches. Am I right? I'm right. So yeah, where's all my knitters? So that's why we knit. I love you too. There's my knitter. What's up, my knitter? So today I'm not knitting. Although I could knit. Maybe later. Today I'm making envelopes.
I can't hear you either.
Today I'm making, here we go.
She's making envelopes.
Let me show Allison this one.
Really no clue.
I should give this one to you.
I know. I can see that.
So anyways, it's almost time. It's almost time to go to Schaefer's greenhouse. It's almost time to plant seeds. It's almost time to grow flowers. So I thought for a crafty thing, I had last year's Baker's Creek 2019. And I'm like, you know what? All these fun pictures, I'm going to make some envelopes for the Punxsutawney Library. So fundraiser time. I know. So anyways, what is everybody doing crafty today? This one's going to be hot with this lettuce on the front. This one's not going to last long at the Punxsutawney Library. Everyone's going to want that. Ooh, although look at the other side. That also would make a good outside. See, this one's where I'm going to have to make a decision. Do I want the Italian dandelion with the red stems, or do I want this lettuce? Oh man, see, that's tough. That's tough. Like, I thought I wanted the Yellow Heart Winter Choy, but you know what? Maybe I want the Italian Rosso dandelion. So anyways, a decision must be made. I think I'm going to stick with that boring lettuce. It just looks so pretty. It just looks so pretty to me. And then whenever you open up the envelope, there will be those salad greens popping out from the top. So anyways, you guys getting crafty today? So that'll be popping out from the top. Oh, we didn't look at that one with the girl inside. Let's see how that one turned out. So yeah, I've got some knitting. I got some yarn on the sticks, but of course it's nothing exciting. It's just for a washcloth. My little cotton yarn. There we go. So this is the one, the arugula, and then there's the greens, and then when you open it, boom, there's the creepy kid popping out. Somebody's gonna love that. Yeah, I'm just making washcloths, because how many infinity scarves does one girl need? About 7 to 9, I think, is fine, right? So yeah, you got an Afghan on the needles. How are you? Is that an extended one? Is it the whole Afghan on the needles, or are you doing it in sections and then sewing it together? Because I was just thinking about making rugs again with my knitting needles, and I get like a 17, maybe a 17, like, because Boomer chewed my last pair. So I'd like to maybe order big needles, and then there's like an attachment plastic thing, and you can fit a whole rug, like at least a runner, at least a good size runner on that if you scrunch it in there. Okay, yeah, circular, that's the name of those things with the So that's awesome, an Afghan on the sticks. Wonderful. That's fun, and that'll keep you busy, girl. That will keep you busy. But yeah, right now I got some washcloths on the sticks, just because they wear out. So that's actually like my next couple crafts, is just stuff that's worn out. Like, all right, can we just talk toilet paper for a minute? Because you guys probably already know this about me, because I tried to sell them a few years ago and everyone was like, ha ha ha, that's ridiculous. But I make reusable cloth wipes, right? So like when you go pee, just like use the flannel and then you wash it with your towels, right? It's just a drop of pee, it's not really a big deal. But anyways, a lot of those are like disintegrating, because cotton flannel, when it's done, it's done. It just disintegrates. So I'm probably going to be cutting squares and sewing pee-pee cloths. So yeah, everyone's freaking out about toilet paper. I'm like, I don't even hardly buy this stuff because I use washable, just for when you pee, okay? Just for when you pee. If you're wondering, when I poop, I use baby butt wipes. Okay, I know somebody was thinking it, so I'll just answer it right off the bat. So anyways, flannel wipes, I'll probably be making some of those. I make reusable snot rags too, cloth napkins. A lot of stuff is just looking old, and I just want some new color. I just want some yellow in my life. So maybe some yellow napkins for spring. For summer, that would be fun. So I haven't even been showing you here. Here's a cucumber. Here's a bok choy. Bok choy, pretty amazing. All right, so I only have 1, 2. The heat seems very high. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go, and then I'm gonna glue them. But probably not on camera, because when I glue, I'm like, ugh, like I have to focus, I have to like pay attention to what I'm doing. It's just not pretty. It is just not pretty. Okay, this next one is made out of corn, and it almost looks like a bunch of jelly beans. Here, I'll show you after I fold in the side flaps. So this is a great craft to do for yourself or your kids, or like actually, if you still have last year's calendar paper makes awesome envelopes. So I like to use magazines, calendars. My favorite is actually piano music, like old sheets, because it's like, I love the feel of that paper. But yeah, look at this. This corn almost looks like jelly beans because the way they took the picture. So look at that, fabulous. Corn on the front, corn on the back. Oh, dang, corn on the inside. Totally my most corny envelope, absolutely. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today, guys, making envelopes. So, and then like I was saying, I might look up a tutorial about making boxes with the rest of the Baker's Creek catalog, because that's a lot of paper, and I could just recycle it, sure. But I was thinking, like, if I can figure out again how to make those paper boxes, those would be cute, and I could also donate them to the library for their little fundraiser for the teen group. Hey, Mama. So this one, I guess we're going to go with carrots. It was a hard decision, though, because that blue corn, pretty cool. But I think I actually asked my daughters about this one, and we're going to do the carrots. So yeah, if you're looking for something crafty to do today, look at the type of paper you have around. You can make envelopes, you can make boxes, you can look online, figure out how to do origami, make some cranes. There's lots of paper crafts that, I love working with paper. I really do. I can make a bookmark. A lot of my paper, I make bookmarks for the libraries. It's just like a psychotic craft that I can do and then get it out of my house, you know? Like there. So as long as the library keeps on selling them, I'll keep on making them for them because I appreciate our library. I really do. So anyways, let me know what you're up to today, either right now or later. If you actually watch the replay later, God bless your soul. God bless your soul for watching the replay. Let me know what crafty shit you're up to. Crafty stuff. All right. So anyways, that one's cute. A bunch of carrots. I love it. So yeah, good way to use up some paper. And then there's more carrots on the inside. So anyways, I'm on the last one. So thanks for hanging out. Look. I just want to show you that this filter has not only given me a beautiful complexion, it's given me some daisies and some white dotted eyeliner and earrings, which I appreciate, although they're not always on my ears. Oh, they're doing a good job. Woo! All right, last one is beans. Yeah, we'll go with this side. Because on the other side is this creepy snake bean. I literally am open to having lots of things in my garden, but I am not sure I want that. Maybe I need that. Maybe that's what I need to help me get over my snake thing that I have going on. But that's a Chinese python snake bean. It is like, hold on. It's harvested at 12 to 30 inches long, and it can be used like summer squash. Like, it's gone up to 60 inches long. It's crazy. I'll try to hold it still so you can have a look. That would freak me out every damn time I walk in the garden. Like, literally, I'll be like, Jesus! Oh, it's just the Chinese python snake bean. You trickster. Anyways, I love you guys, and I just wanted to come in and say hi and see if anybody was being crafty today. Or to maybe inspire you to be crafty. That's it. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to, and I might do some sewing later now that I finally got myself a lamp. Like, it was just so dark in that corner, and I was like, well, I want to sew, but I only have time in the evening, and it's like a dungeon in here in the evening. I can't see what I'm doing. So now I have no excuses. Now I really could be sewing in the evening. So between sewing and knitting and making envelopes out of seed catalogs, I am a busy girl, you guys. Like, I am just so busy. You just can't even hold me back. I'm so busy. I got like major important things to do. I gotta make envelopes with cosmos on them, you know? The world needs me. The world needs these envelopes. So anyways, once the library opens in Punxsutawney, you can go get yourself a tomato envelope if you want. For a donation, a suggested donation of $0.25. Although I really feel like this carrot one might be worth $2.25. And I'm even going to go out on a limb and say this one with the zinnias, that could maybe bring in 75 cents. I mean, it's good. It's good, you guys. It's really good. So I'm happy to be able to share my talents with the world. Anyways, so much love to y'all. Thanks, Allison, for saying hi, and Kathy K, and Samantha, and everybody else who popped in. I see you. I see who popped in, but I'm not going to put you on the spot if you are too shy to comment. I would never do that to you. Anyways, maybe I'll stop in later this week. I do want to pull some cards. I would like to pull some cards for everybody if you want them. I pulled some really awesome tarot cards this morning. It's worth $1. Kathy, please. Please, girl. The tarot cards this morning were great. They were raspberry, mallow, and calendula. It was actually raspberry, calendula, and then mallow. But they were really fun and really lighthearted. And they were all so summer. Like, they had blue skies. Those are all things that you harvest in the summer. The raspberry, the calendula, the marshmallow. And I'm drinking marshmallow, actually. It's like slime. Like, it is literally, look here. This water is do you see that? It's like it doesn't just drip off. It literally slimes off my finger. I know. But like, it's so much more hydrating than just water, because it's like drinking slime. And it coats your throat, and it makes your mouth moist, makes everything moist, makes your joints moist. So if you're feeling all brittle and crackly, you definitely got to look into marshmallow, because it's beautiful in the garden. Give it a space where you don't mind it taking over. The pollinators love it. The hummingbirds love it. The flowers are fun to eat because they are slimy too. But yeah, once you grow it and establish it, you'll have access to those fresh roots. And that is where all that beautiful slime is. So anyways, thanks for hanging out, you guys. Now I gotta go get my glue stick from Dollar Tree and glue up. Look at that. That's a pretty good stack. That'll help. That will definitely help reload them at the library, and hopefully get the kids a couple dollars in their teen group fund. So yeah, I mean, that'd be like $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, right? If all those go. But anyways, and people can always make donations to the group, but yeah, I love our local library, and I love you too. So anyways, there we go. That's my live, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Be crafty. Have fun. Do something. Just do something.